Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from Kaplan Cycles, and today I've got one of my favorite, all-time favorite vintage Honda CB350. I don't know if you ever got a chance to ride one of these, but they're rated at 37 horsepower. They really haul the mail. This is part of, and they handle really good. This is part of the collection of 34 motorcycles we bought from an 80-year-old guy. Most of them we sold as is because it just costs too much to fix them up, and then people really don't want to pay the money that it costed to do it. You know, we're a legitimate shop with 16 staff members here, a lot of overhead. We charge 80 bucks an hour. This bike, we put 30 hours of labor into it. I just couldn't let it go not running, and got a little carried away. Went right through the bike front to back. I'll tell you everything that we did. We put about $350 worth of parts into it, so there's about $27.50 put into the mechanical restoration on this. Starting with the fuel system, the gas tank was removed. The bike was taken right down to the frame, tank, seat, side covers, everything pulled off, steam cleaned, and detailed, and the tank was, the petcock was defective on us. We took the petcock off, and we bicarbonate sodium blasted the inside of the tank, and then used an acid etching chemical to clean the inside of the tank. We did not line the tank. We don't believe in doing that here. Tank is restored. A brand new fuel petcock was put on it. 2 brand new fuel lines, 2 brand new fuel filters. The carburetor system was completely taken off, dismantled to the last nut and bolt, put through our ultrasonic cleaning tank and our carb cleaning tank. All the jets were cleaned, and we used a full carburetor rebuild kit. It's got all new gaskets, pretty much everything's new inside the carburetor that needed to be replaced. So the whole fuel system was completely gone through. That was job one. A brand new battery was installed in the bike. The spark plugs are brand new. The points were cleaned and gapped. The timing was set. The valves were adjusted. The cam chain was adjusted. Brand new engine, after it was heated up and run, brand new engine oil was drained. New engine oil was installed. The chain was adjusted. Basically, everything that needed to be done to the engine and drive chain was done. Bike runs fantastic, which you probably saw in the demo video of them riding it. The front end, the front wheel was removed. Brand new period correct front tire was put on the bike by Dunlop. This is the correct style tire for the motorcycle. You can see it's brand new, still has the nubs on it. When the tire was off the rim was bicarbonate sodium blasted. The brakes were thoroughly cleaned and emery clothed, and the linkage part was lubricated. The cable was power lubed. So the front brakes on this work almost as good as the disc brake right now. They're completely right up to par. The rim had a new rim band installed, a brand new tube and tire. The axle was emery cloth and then greased and reinstalled, so everything's perfect inside the front wheel assembly. The bearings are repacked. Every nut and bolt on the bike from the front to the back was adjusted or torqued to factory spec. The rear brakes, same thing, completely dismantled the rear end of the bike. Bicarbonate sodium blasted the rim with the tire off, so the rim was cleaned inside and out. Brand new rim strap, a brand new tube was installed, and a brand new period correct Dunlop rear tire. You can see this is a brand new tire, still has the nubs on it. It's got less than 5 miles on it. Really fantastic. It's a Duro, D-U-R-O. They make the period correct tires. It's not a Dunlop, it's a Duro. Bike's 100% stock on the suspension. All the running gear is stock on this bike. It's a 1971, and it has 19,000 miles, which is low miles for one of these bikes. Bars are perfectly straight on it. Not sure what else I can tell you about the bike other than that it runs great. It's got a little bit of patina that you'd expect for a 50-year-old motorcycle. This is 1971. It does have the older style front forks, which I really like, the vintage look. It's got a little issue with the headlight right here, a little crack in the fiberglass. But turn signals are nice and straight. Everything works on the bike. You know, it's just a fantastic little Honda. These are, like I said earlier, these bikes have serious power. Coupled with low weight, it makes for a real thrilling bike. Awesome ride. And mechanical parts is done. If you want to go through the cosmetics on it and doll it up, paint it, chrome it, whatever you want to do, go ahead. But it's ready for summer cruising right now. It's turnkey, ready to go. Like I said, we just put $2,750 into the restoration on this. 30 hours of labor, $350 in parts. The parts list, again, brand new Yuasa battery, top of the line, brand new K&L carb kit, brand new K&L petcock assembly, brand new fuel lines, brand new spark plugs, brand new fuel filters, Brand new tires front and rear, brand new tubes front and rear, brand new rim strips front and rear, oil change. So this is an air-cooled 4-stroke twin-cylinder single overhead cam. Very simple to work on. Twin CV carburetors rated at 36 horsepower at 10,500 RPM. These things are a blast to ride. 5-speed transmission, chain drive, very light at 328 pounds. As the 60s gave way to 1970, if you didn't own a CB350 Super Sport, chances are you knew someone who did. From its introduction, agile handling, amazing versatility, and a strong, supremely reliable engine. That's key. These are supremely reliable Hondas. The air-cooled twin was America's street bike for all reasons. Drawn with clean, taut lines that marked a new visual direction for Honda. This successor to the esteemed Super Hawk was designed to suit American riders, and it did. Honda dealers sold more than 250,000 of these on the 5-year model line. Nearly 20 years of engine design experience paved the way for this success. And by the end of the 60s, Honda had produced more than 10 million 4-stroke engines and earned 18 GP Manufacturers Championships and 16 Riders titles with 138 race wins. No one knows more about the art and science of 4-stroke horsepower than Honda. As a major evolutionary step from the Super Hawk Twin, there's plenty of original thinking behind the CB350 engine's conventional exterior. The rubber-mounted 32mm constant velocity carburetors, big news at the time, sent fuel and air through the intake ports that were hourglass shaped to produce a broad, steady flow of power. Using proven Honda engine architecture, the single overhead camshaft engine is a marvel of civility from idle all the way to redline. It asks for little fuel, oil, or maintenance in exchange for the excitement it delivered on cue. Wound beyond 7,000 RPM, the 350 packed a satisfying 36 horsepower punch at 10,500 RPM. That was a wild number in 1970. This bike, is one of the reasons BSA, Triumph, and Harley almost went out of business in that same era. No worries, Honda ingenuity expressed in progressively wound dual coil valve springs helped keep everything spinning smoothly on this bike. The chassis around that engine defined a motorcycle as adept in rush hour traffic as it was on a meandering back road. Unlike many of its peers, the 350 was comfortable, quick, and agile enough to entertain experts without intimidating novice riders. After pitting the Super Sport against its 350cc competition, Cycle Magazine may have said it best. The Honda is tight, neat, thorough, and it will feel fresher, longer than any of the other bikes in the category. Honda never seems to miss, and they don't miss here. In fact, the CB350 is one of the biggest hits in Honda history. So there you have it, one of the biggest hits in Honda history, Honda engineering. The bike was just gone through by the licensed techs at Kaplan Cycles. Mechanically, it runs great. Cosmetically, you could improve it, or run it like it is with the patina it has. They're a fantastic investment. One of the best, highest, increase in value you're going to see is in the vintage Hondas. They're really well sought after, inexpensive to own, inexpensive to operate, money in the bank. They're only going up in value. They're not depreciating. So you can't go wrong buying one of these. This one's all the mechanical stuff sorted out. Paint it any color you want. Leave it the way it is. Whatever you want to do. Cafe it out. The potential is there. It's a low mile, sorted out bike. It's brand new tires, running great. So hope it goes to a good home. If you have any questions, give us a call at 860-454-7024. If you have any want any information, or if you want to come take a look at the bike, it's right here at the New England Motorcycle Museum. So good luck bidding on the bike. God bless.